situation treating me? Well, well, we've all realized that it's here to stay, so not that bad. I mean, we're sailing through it, so we're good. Well, it's good for the industry, and that's what I think. It's good for the industry, but they need to understand that musical ends at a certain point. You don't take it out, whereas they become interactions, physical interactions, and all of that. So it's good. I mean, it isn't necessarily my industry, but I think it's good for the whole industry as a whole. In the whole entertainment industry, it puts some fire in there. Yeah, I've been a mom for like almost 2 years now. Well, in life there's stages to it, and every stage comes. You need to be able to conform to every stage of your life. So definitely, for every stage that you get into, you need to conform to it. So you will get setbacks, but you still push through it, and you get back to where you are better than who you were. So yeah. I can't describe it. I personally cannot describe it. I'm still looking for the word. And it's like how I used to say that when I won Miss Ghana, I couldn't find the word to describe how happy I was. It's a better feeling than even winning Miss Ghana. So. Wow, what don't they know about me? I'm very compassionate. I'm very strong, and I love to have fun. I have a lot of fun when I get the chance. I feel as if they physically look so good, that is it's the ultimate thing, like just looking physically good. But we seem to forget that having a purpose on this life makes you much more beautiful than physical beauty. It makes you so unique than physical beauty. So that's what I meant by that. So when I talk about purpose, I'm talking about what you're looking for in your life, where you want your life to be in the next 2, 5, 10 years. I believe in purpose more than No, I don't. Because marriage is also part of the journey. The fact that you're married today does not mean that you've reached your purpose or you've reached the highest heights in life. I think that's actually shallow-minded. That's quite shallow to think that. Yeah, I think so, because there's so much you can do. Marriage is part of your journey, and marriage is a beautiful thing you get into and all of that. But it is only part of your journey. I personally wouldn't use marriage to measure my success. No, I wouldn't. I'm sure my friends heard this. They would laugh. Let me see. Skip the question. No, none of us can play. Happiest moment. Having my son, like seeing him come out, like, yeah, my happiest. Then from there, I would say Miss Ghana, being crowned Miss Ghana, being blessed enough to get to the Miss World stage and be to the purpose, starting my first business. That was beautiful. Social distancing isn't even only about the modeling industry. It's affecting everywhere, even the music industry, because I don't even know how people are going to be able to do concerts. I think now they're going to try and evolve it so that it's probably going to be online concerts and all that. I don't even know how that is going to be enjoyable. So it's not just about the modeling industry. Every industry in the entertainment industry, I think, has been affected. I mean, now if you're auditioning for even a pageant, I really don't know how they can go about it, because if the social distancing hasn't been stopped, that means that maybe they're gonna have to find another way online to do that, and I don't know how that's gonna work. If you're gonna do it online, how are you going to physically see the people? Maybe they're gonna do it one by one after they screen people online. I don't know, but they'll definitely find a way around it. Yeah, well, this is the time that you need to start looking at strategies. You can't. This virus is here to stay. Yeah, so it's not a situation where you're gonna sit down and wait it out and then cry and look for money to try and revive your industry. You need to start looking for strategies on how to push the industry. Things have changed from here on forth. It's never going to be the same. So social distancing is going to be around for a very long time as well. So at this point, everybody, and it cuts across through other industries. You need to find strategies that's going to benefit you. That's the only way. Start looking for strategy. For me, career-wise, seeing that I have a vlog now and we still have a show coming up, for me, it's still the social distancing. It's TV, and online as well. So we're gonna use those platforms to cut across to all of our viewers. Yeah, so it's about beauty, lifestyle, and controversial issues, social topics. Let me not use the word controversial. It's about social concerns in Africa, social concerns cut across in different and in various situations. So we're talking about social issues. We're even talking about our economy. Like we've really broadened it. Oh, okay. So I did maternal health and sanitation when I was in Ghana. But as years went by, and then I changed it. I didn't necessarily change it because I'm still involved with women and all the maternal health issues. But I think we added more to it because we started getting into quality education, and that's what I took to Miss World and won the Beauty of the Purpose and got Miss World here to Ghana. It was based on refurbishing nursery schools. So now we're delving in deeper, and we're really broadening it to suit all the areas that I want to cover and give back to. I think that topic is like my sweetheart. That topic is like 5 years ago.
Yeah.
No. We're moving forward. We don't go back on things. About what? There's nothing to clarify. Did you read somewhere that I said? Okay, then if you read it, then I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember. I haven't paid attention. I will, but I'm a product of pageantry, so I wouldn't encourage girls to go for it. I will, and a lot of girls come up to me and they talk to me. I have a lot of girls I speak to about pageantry and stuff like that. I would never ever say don't go for pageantry. No, I'm a product of it. To me, well, I still stand where I stand. I would never propose to a man. That's me. That's my personal, decision. Well, naturally, I believe in women empowerment and everything, but at the same time, I also believe that the man is the head. I still believe that no matter how much I believe in women empowerment. Yes, women deserve a seat at the table. Women deserve to be seen equally as men. But I still believe that at the end of the day, men are the head. Well, that's my mindset. Yes. When I say men are the head, it does not mean that men are in control of women. No, no, no. When I say men are the head, I speak based on different situations. Yeah. So yeah. No, I won't. Before I even like you, you'd have liked me and you would have proposed. So that's just my mindset. I want it. It's a family. We just don't sell products. It's a family because we're all growing together. We make sure that we give out the best, and the best part about it is they're natural products, and we keep bringing in new products. We're coming up with a men's collection and an all natural collection, all organic, as in the raw shea butters and stuff. But there's always something different about Safari Cosmetics. That is what people don't understand. Like we've infused so much of nature's best ingredients, and I don't even have to sell it. I don't need to market it. People use it and people love it. They genuinely love it. You have hyperpigmentation, you have dark spots, you have pimples, you have acne, you have so many skin issues, eczema that you can't seem to get rid of. Safari Cosmetics gets the job done for you. Guys, please stay safe. It's so important to stay safe during these times. Hand sanitizer by you. Even if you have those wipes, the sanitizing wipes, keep them by you. Try and get a face mask. Even if you have gloves, especially those who take let me know where they're you. Those who take public transport, please be very, very careful. Please, let us all take this thing very serious. And out of all of that, I mean, the year is almost over. Don't beat yourself up if you really haven't achieved anything. It isn't your fault. We have 6 more months to go, and just live your life and live your life the best way you can. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. You'll get things done definitely, and just take things serious now with the virus and all of that. Like, my mind is all about the virus. I can't even say something else. So yes, honestly, it's all about the virus right now. So that's the best thing I can say. And then my Instagram handle is Stephanie Karikari. So it's Stephanie STEPHANIE Karikari KARIKARI, and then that applies to Facebook as well. I'm not on Twitter. I still don't know how to use Twitter. My team knows that get on Twitter, but I still do not understand Twitter.